Hi, this is Chris Chenet is your This Week in Real Estate. Wanted to talk to you a little less about the NAR settlement and lot more about where we see the market moving and what has happened over the summer and how those trends are going to continue into the fall. The first big thing is inventory. We have seen inventory actually significantly ramp up over the summer. 40% more houses are for sale. That's number of units. And our number of solds have remained about the same as last year. So when we see that, we've gone from about 3 to 3.5 months of inventory that we've seen for about the last 12 months to in the summer, increasing from where we were in May of about 3.5 months of inventory to almost 5 months of inventory in the marketplace. These changes are significant because 3 months of inventory, we talk about it being a seller's market. 5 to 6 months of inventory, we talk about being a balanced market. More than 6 months of inventory, we start to get into what we call a buyer's market. So we may be at an inflection point of where we think the market will have tendencies of movement for both negotiation power as well as just overall prices. The second thing that we've seen, though, in that amount of time, though, is prices are still continuing to increase, and they're increasing pretty dramatically. The median price, when I look at it over a quarter, not on individual months, because individual months, as you can see in the chart, they go up and down quite a bit. But over on a quarter, the second quarter of 2024, which is April, May, June, we saw about a 7.5 to 8% increase over the previous year in Napa County. July, as you can see, has a much higher jump of almost 20% over last year. So year over year, month over month, we are still seeing increases in the median price of homes here in Napa County. Again, we may be approaching an inflection point for sellers of months of inventory because, again, supply and demand, those all lead into where we see the effect on prices. However, another big trend that we've been seeing is the mortgage rates. Last year, the mortgage rates hit almost 8%. Now they're at below 6.5%. The economy has shown that the inflation is much more manageable now, and we're actually starting to see a lot of information about unemployment. There was a report that came out that said that for the 12 months of unemployment from March of 23 through March of 24, the employment figures of new jobs created was overstated by more than 800,000. So those are now off the table. And the other thing that they're talking about is what we're seeing is these what they call phantom or ghost employment ads. Employers are still advertising jobs. However, they're in hiring freezes, or they are in situations where they're not filling all of those job listings that are out there. So those are two very big reports that came out in the last week that will most likely continue to have pressure on the Fed to lower rates even further this fall. We are expecting in September to at least see a 25 basis point cuts or 0.25%. There's a lot of information that says that may be a 50 basis point cut. If we see that, we'll see rates drop a little bit further than from where they are right now. However, there is a collective that says that we will see 75 basis points of cuts before the end of 2024. So by the December meeting of this year. That is very good news if you're buying your home with a mortgage, because as rates come down, your mortgage payments drop, which then makes houses more affordable. So, and in the big scheme of things of what does this mean for you? If I was a buyer today, I would make sure that I was with an agent that was on the market like Katie and I, that are scouring the market for off-market opportunities, coming soons, all of that kind of stuff, because there will be a change in mortgage rates that makes it more affordable for you. So if you buy now, go into next year, and again, rates are expected to continue to drop in 2025. It may make sense to buy now and just anticipate making things more affordable in the future, because if we see rates get below 6% continually with this little bit of stabilization in the high fives, it is going to have a big wave of buyers coming into the marketplace, and you don't want to have all that competition. So buying now may make a lot more sense than waiting to fight with several hundred other buyers in the marketplace. As a seller, what does this data mean for us right now? Well, as a seller, I'm telling you right now, the level of inventory that we've seen, we haven't seen for 10 years. We have been below 4 months of inventory since 2014. This is a monumental shift that we're seeing right now. Is this sustainable? Because there's so many sellers that have, or homeowners that have mortgage rates in the low 3s or 4s. So I don't think that this is going to monumentally affect a big upswing to what we saw after 2008, where we were seeing 14, 15 months of inventory. However, it is really important to watch this trend, because it just takes one kind of inflection point to create momentum going the other way. So if you have any questions, I know this is a pretty long video now at 6 minutes. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to give us a call. We're here to help. Hope you have a wonderful weekend. Talk to you soon.